Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about how to create a virtual assistant within 10 minutes, okay? So before starting this video, I would again highly recommend everyone who is here to first understand the basics of what exactly is a virtual assistant, followed by what is the difference between a chatbot and a virtual assistant, because most of us are a bit confused about the differentiating factors in between both. So first of all, a small I button will pop up right now. If not, then kindly look into the description box. I've also created a very, I'll say, an elaborated video of this same 10-minute, you know, video itself, where I will be showing you everything in a very fast-paced manner. But if you want to understand every single step and want to correlate exactly how it will work in a organizational way, or you want to understand from different perspectives, let's say from a developer's perspective, a builder's and a program manager's perspective, then I have made a 1 hour video as well. It will not be a waste of time, being very frank with you guys. Again, I would highly recommend you to do that also. Watch that video because I'll post this with, I mean, that 1 hour video, post this 10 minutes one, so that you can also understand exactly what's the power of WatsonX, because that's the assistant that we'll talk about today. Without wasting any more further time, I'll start with the video. I'll project the entire demonstration a bit fast, and I have made a 1 hour video as well, which you can view in order to understand everything in a better manner. So for WatsonX Assistant, obviously it's an IBM product, so we'll use IBM Cloud. I have also described the steps on how to access the IBM Cloud in the 1 hour video, and everything is I mean described very easily. So basically, post this particular video, I will post the other one as well, so that people who are interested to understand everything, from scratch, from a developer's perspective, builder and a program manager's perspective, then I would highly recommend that follow that particular video as well after watching this one, because this will build up the interest. So once you open the cloud, I have already had certain instances up and ready for myself. So I'll click on this. Let's say it is WatsonX Assistant. So basically, WatsonX Assistant is a virtual assistant only that we'll be using today. Click on Launch WatsonX Assistant. I'll quickly go through everything. I've already created one assistant before I have started this one. So let me create a new one. I'll show it from scratch. Lender Bank also, because we spoke about Lender Bank previously, to help the customers in uh, in to, let's say, assist the clients who are appearing on the Lender Bank uh, website portal. Okay, I give a very random description of what I want to do and create an assistant. It will only take few steps to create one. Okay, it's already created. There are different options out here. Home being home, where this is the UI, exactly how the WatsonX Assistant looks like. There are different introductory videos in order to understand WatsonX for people who are appearing on to this particular UI for the first time. There are easy to guide videos that you can go through as well. Create your first conversations. You can follow the steps in order to understand everything that I'll be talking about as well. But again, I would suggest you to go through this video first of all before going through all these things, because the video will tell you how to navigate around the entire portal or the UI. Okay. Let me go to the action first. So there are different options over here. Action being the actions and the steps. So for any creating any particular virtual assistant, especially if it is non-coded, right? Like this one, this particular assistant can be used by any non-technical person as well. So basically actions are the sort of, let's say, how do I explain it? I can say probably action, you can take it as the particular end goal that the customer is trying to reach, or the problem statement which the customer is trying to solve will be the action. And the steps that are taken, there is something called a step also. Every action has a step, right? So basically, when you have an action, when you have a problem statement, that you want to solve, then you obviously you need to have certain steps in order to achieve that things, right? So those are called as steps. Now, what exactly is action and step? I understand, little bit confusing. Again, I will show it to you. I mean, practically, what does it mean? So probably, let's say I click on action first. Okay, when you create a click on action, if it's a totally a new particular, virtual assistant, obviously you will not have any action plans which are already there. You need to create all of them. So instead of creating, what I would suggest is that I will put the again a JSON file in the description. That JSON file is basically all the actions that lender bank particular demonstration that I showed in the first video has. So I'll just access it. Okay. Follow the steps. It's pretty easy. Uh, Click on drop and drag files. I'll select this one. Click on open. It'll take some time and it is uploaded. Okay. Once it uploads, it will show success over here. Once it appears, I will move fastly across everything. Okay. Success it shows. I click on save. So the actions are saved now. Earlier, the first action screen, which was totally blank, will now suddenly be popping up with all the different actions that I have just now uploaded from the JSON file, which I have already kept in the in the description box. So follow the links, click on it. If you're not able to open it, right click once the tab opens, right click on the screen and save it as .json file. Once it gets again saved on your downloads, open the file, upload it, and just follow the same steps. Okay. Now there are different action plans. Obviously, every action plan does something different. You can click on either of them just to understand the flow of everything, how it's going out. Okay, this is the action. These are the steps in order to achieve the action or achieve the end result. Okay, so now what is the end result, you might say? I'll show it to you a little bit fast. Before that, there is an editor. Once you complete the editor, there's something called visualization. So let me show you a practical demonstration first. Let's say there is an option over here, open an account. Okay, this one. I want array. Okay, let me go back. The only way you can go back is just like this. Click on actions. The open part is over here. I'll delete it and quickly recreate what I have, what I want to basically. I've deleted it. Now I'll create something from scratch. Okay. Created by you. Cancel. Click on new action. Start from scratch. Uh, I want to open a new account. Let's say this is the name I've given, or open account. Let's say open an account, just the way it was before. Upon open account, I have named it same. Okay. And then I can, these are the actions. For example, this is what the customer starts with. If the customer writes open account, this particular assistant will pop up. Okay. And the assistant will ask couple of things. Then what it will ask? What type of account do you want to open? Example, I have written this statement. Okay. So now what I will do is that I will give them an option as checkings, savings, and investment. Okay. Click on apply. The option is up and ready for me. There are no options that is required right now. Without any conditions, this will ask. Okay. I don't want to edit anything. I can edit everything over here as well. Edit the response, edit the validation, everything you can do over here. Click on continue to next step. Okay. Continue to next step. I don't want anything over here. So let me click this one. Okay. Do I want any other options over here? No. There are no variables, nothing. Click on new. Then write what type of uh what is your account number? What is your account number? Let's say if somebody selects investment, okay, then with condition this particular this particular screen pops up again. Then over here, there are a couple of more options. So these are certain conditional statements. Okay. What type of, let's say I'll write action plan. What type of account it is the option. If this is the question and this particular option pops up, only this one, then this particular statement will get triggered. What is your account number? If the customer chooses it as investment, then they will ask for what is account number. Okay, that's it. Then I will click on next step. Okay, over here, again, you can write a different sort of a query. If somebody asks that, do you want me to connect you to, let me or just let me write this, let me connect you to the live agent. Because let's say if it is an investment, somebody wants to open an investment account, obviously there'll be a lot of credentials and a lot of formalities behind it as well, which might require a little bit of higher supervision, or somebody to manually do the task, so that there's no I mean there's no sort of mistakes over there. uh, Nonetheless, assistant will also not make it, but a lot of banks does have certain priorities. There's certain compliances that they have to follow as well, which they need to do it themselves, because they cannot basically uh, afford any sort of mistakes in such cases as well, right? So let me connect to the life agent, and then what I will do is that, with condition as well, what type of account, uh, let's say I choose this one. There should be different options. Let me check again. I think I have not saved this or something. Okay, got it, got it. So let me make a simple small change over here. I had asked for an account number, but I didn't define the criteria over here. If I have to ask for the account number, then obviously the person has to write something as well. So I have selected as number. So now somebody will write certain number and it will get saved as an account number. Let me save this till now. I'll click on checkings now. Now that option will pop up for me as well. What type? I think this will be, yeah. What is the account number, right? It will ask, but I don't want that. I will click on what type of account. If again it is an investment, this thing will get triggered. Define the customer response. I want it to be okay, not here. I will find the option over here where I can write connect, go to the live agent, connect to the agent. Yeah. Now there are three responses that can appear. One is response if the agents are online, one which is offline, and the last one which is message to the agent. Okay. If you want to understand more, I will upload, I think after 2 days, another video where I will describe everything. Okay. It will be a hour-long video, but it will describe all the steps that I'm taking right now in depth. So please follow that as well. So I'll write right now over here, the account number of the customer is account number of the customer who wants to open an investment account is uh, obviously somebody already has to have an account number in order to open an investment account. So we'll now do something really marvelous over here. We'll add a dollar sign. So dollar sign is there to replace the dollar with certain values. Okay, so I have certain values saved in the account number part. If you remember, the account number question or the step part 2 holds something in numerical, right? The account number that the customer will have. So I'll select that. What is the customer? And then select integration, as you can do a lot of integrations if you want to. Let's say if it is Salesforce, you can add it to multiple third-party platforms as well. So if you have to do it on live agents, then you can perform this. Right now, I am doing it on a demonstration platform. There's no live agent that I have connected through an API or any integration, so I will not do that. Click on apply, and it will be good to go. After this, click on next statement, a new step. Right to open a, let me do one thing. I'll add a action or a variable over here to open a what type of account. Okay. And what I will do is that I will write over here with the condition. What is the type? Is I will change it to is any. Where is it? I am not able to see it. Just a minute. What is, let me select what type of account. Okay, now it will show is any of, I will select checkings and savings. The reason is because let's say if somebody is not selecting investment, obviously these two steps will not get triggered. And let's say if somebody selects checkings or savings, then it will directly route out to this step. Okay. Now why and what's the reason behind it? What are the different perspectives? Again, just create this particular session, this entire demonstration that I'm showing right now. Just within a day or two, I'll post the entire hour-long video where I'll describe every single step. Okay. So I'll just move on. Checking savings is there. Okay. Uh, Over here, click on, click on the link, click on the link. Now, if I want to add a link, then this is the best way. I have to open the link. Let me see where I have saved the link. I have to find out the link. Just give me a minute. Should be here. Where is the link? Let me see. Should be a little bit faster. Why am I not able to? Hmm, I think I have kept the link somewhere which I'm not able to find. Just a minute. Yeah, I got it. So I will do something again over here. You can write the lender link just like this. Okay. And over here, you can take the account number as well. So for the link to be open, might be sometimes you need the account number. So I will check as what is account number. I will save the step over here. Okay. They'll be able to open the account directly on that link very easily utilizing this particular step. Okay. If they want to, right? Visit our online portal or click on the link. I say click on the link. I'll change it to visit our online portal. So with this particular account number also present in the link, they'll be able to open directly that link on their existing account, right? So they don't need to have to log in directly once again. That's the reason why I've given that account number in the dollar sign as well. So that's it. And what I will do is that I don't have to define anything over here now. I'll directly click on end action. And that's how you create your first action. Now, in order to check exactly what is the update, whether it's able to react or work everything perfectly fine, you can click on preview. So preview is where you can see the assistant working on everything till now, whatever you have given. Okay. Let's say I write it as open an account. Okay. I click on it. Whatever actions I've given, right? So it will be giving me these options as well, just the way it is showing. If I click on investment, see, it will ask me for what is account number. It will directly go to step number 2. Okay. I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what will happen right now is that it will show me this particular live agent that I had already created as well. Now, if you integrate it, the live agent will be working absolutely fine, and it will be very smooth as well. So apart from that, let's say I want to divert the entire conversation, then I'll say that I want to, I have not given this option. Let me see exactly what it responds to. Open a checking account. Let's say it might not be able to understand because I've not added this phrase. Okay, it still understood that. So that's the level of intelligence. So if you also want to add certain things, see, it lightly pops up the link, right? If this step was there, where if the customer selected either checkings or savings, let me show you for savings as well. I want to open a savings account. Then still it will give me the link. So that's the level of accuracy. And the other part is that, let's say if you want the I mean the virtual assistant to learn things little bit faster, then you should give them multiple phrases as well. Let's say I can write, if the customer writes over here, open an account. If somebody writes, I want to open a new account, right? There can be different ways of asking the same questions. Obviously, no two customers will ask the same thing will ask the questions in the same manner. So you can give them as many options or as many examples as possible, and it will be able to learn things quickly. And let's say if you don't even give the options, then it might ask you for certain suggestions. Like let's say if they want to, they might understand the question, but they will still give you an option to basically confirm them whether their understanding is correct or not. So that level of training is also possible. So just understand the sort of capability this particular virtual assistant holds. So after you do all these things, so that's it. That's how you created your first action. And the similar way you can create the actions for different functions within a particular vertical of a bank, right? For opening an account, I created, right? For paying a bill, you can create a different action. So another very important thing is that, let's say if I click on an action, I create the entire, steps utilizing the editors. You can see exactly how the conditions were done. This one was without a condition. Previous one was were with conditions as well. If you create the entire editor and you are still confused on what and how you are able, how you can navigate, so you can do a very simple visualization. Over here it shows you step by step process. For example, this particular steps gets taken, then the pay bill, on the pay bill part, if the assistant says which bill would you like to pay, if something like this appears and you select either of the cards, then there are different steps for it. If step one, the credit card number first one holds, then it goes to this one. If it is not now, then there's a different sort of a step that takes place. So everything over here appears in a very easy to understand manner. Let's say you are a builder who is creating a chatbot, then you can understand the conversational flow very easily. Now, what is a conversational flow and what is the different parameters or different verticals of positions and what decisions that are taken by them is again explained in that elaborated and elongated video. So wait for that. So this is just to make you understand the basics, okay? So, and you can also download the image very easily from here. So that's it. After creating the entire virtual assistant, the most important thing is that you can go back. Now you can do a very simple small thing. You can either integrate it, or what I would suggest is that go to publish, click on publish. Sorry, click on publish. Yeah, it is the right one. Just a minute. Click on, sorry, preview. Once you go on preview, click on customize web chat. You can either customize the entire virtual assistant the way you want to, or else the most important thing is the embedded part. Now take this particular step, this numbers like this instances, integration ID, for example, I'll paste it onto a notebook. Let me show to you as well. Just give me a minute. I'll show, and again I'll paste this particular link as well in the description. So don't worry about it. I'll tell you what to fill and how to fill as well. Okay, just a minute. I just have to find out that particular link as well. Got that link. Just a minute. I got that link, and just I'll paste it in the notebook. I will share the entire screen with you guys so that I don't have to navigate back and forth. Okay. I hope you're able to see the screen. Okay. So this is the particular, let me delete this one. This is the particular uh, web link. Okay. Now what I'll do is that I will first copy this particular thing of integration ID. I'll copy it and I'll simply paste it on the notebook. Okay. Just follow the simple steps. Don't do anything apart from what I'm doing right now in order to make the demonstration little bit successful. Okay. So that's it. Over here, copy this service instance as well and paste it. Okay. Once you paste all this stuff, copy the first one, that is integration ID. There's something called as insert here. Okay. ID here. Okay. Sorry. So just paste it against integration ID. Make sure that there are no spaces or any extra alphabets or letters added to it by mistake. Otherwise, it will not be able to integrate to any websites as well. So after that, click on the region part, select it and paste it over here. Take this part again. That is the last part. That is service instance. Copy it and paste it here as well. Now that's it. Copy this part, paste it. It'll take you to the lender website, the one that from where we had started everything initially. Again, to understand the lender website very well, I would suggest you to go through the first video. Okay. Click on view lender website. Over here, our assistant is up and running. You can see the assistant is over here. Now, all the actions and all the capabilities that we had put over here, it is getting integrated. The virtual assistant is integrated onto this particular lender website platform. Now, similar way, you can embed, you can take those verticals, those integration IDs, the region and the service instance. You can paste it onto this link onto any of the links of any other website, and you can see exactly how the virtual assistant works on them. For example, let's say if you take this particular link of a CUB bank and add slash to it and write this particular integration ID, this entire particular piece of line, this entire line after this particular I'll say hyperlink, then you will be able to see the same thing is demonstrated over there as well. Okay, I am using Lender Bank because this is a demo portal that even IBM themselves have created for their customers to come visit it and see exactly how a financial particular website can work and how virtual assistant on top can be working on top of it and giving you best results, right? So that's all. And again, till then, I would like to say only one thing, that is keep reimagining data with AI, and meet you guys in the next video.